Oh, we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Reggae Nights live on a Friday night. Got a special guest that I'm going to be introducing here in a bit. But until then, shut up and sit down.
Sit down.
Oh, we are alive, guys. We are utilizing the technologies of social media. First thing is, can y'all hear me? Because we went live the other night. Nobody could hear me. I got things to say, people. I need you to hear me. Guys, we are live. I've got a special guest I'm going to bring on.
Hey, what's up, man?
Miss Scott Lonker, how you doing, my man? How you
Pretty
doing?
good,
Welcome to
bro.
Reggae Nights Live on a Friday night.
Yeah, I can't complain, man. Just over here cooling at the house, you know. Just got done eating some pizza with the fam, and now I'm looking forward to reggae nights, right?
Reggae Nights, that's right. So, you brought up this magic word called pizza.
Yeah.
So, at the Lonker household, what are we putting on that pizza?
Man, I got kids the age from 15 to down to 6, so mainly cheese.
Cheese.
Mainly cheese, man. Cheese pizza, yeah.
Cheese.
Keep it
that's
simple,
it.
you know.
Okay. We got nobody going for the pepperonis.
No, they all like cheese.
Have you introduced them to pineapple on pizza yet?
Nah, we try to stick away from that around here, unless it's like barbecue pizza. You know, I never really got the ham and pineapple thing. It's not really my thing. You know, different strokes for different folks. But you know, if you got like a barbecue chicken bacon pizza, it's pretty good on that. I will say, yeah. I've had one of those one time.
Okay. Yeah. I see. Again, I mean, you're coming from a strictly cheese household.
Right. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, even like pepperoni's a little bit wild for you guys on a Friday night.
Maybe. Sometimes we might, you know, I prefer pepperoni myself, but as far as the kids go, they like cheese.
Now, do we get the marinara sauce with the cheese sticks?
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right. I can handle that.
Who just eats cheese sticks by themselves, man?
All right, so we have pizza tonight, man. That is good to know because I am starving. I'm starving. How do you guys settle?
Before?
No, I didn't. I did have for lunch. I had leftover Philly cheesesteak egg rolls from Boca Lupa.
That's cool.
I don't know what sponsored by them, but Boca Lupa. Google me. I'm not hard to find.
All right, there you go, Boca Lupa.
So Boca Lupa, right? So there's a couple locations down here. So you're coming up. You're coming from the other side of Florida, right?
Yeah. I actually myself live in Altamont Springs, but our band is based out of Daytona Beach.
All right. So you guys are on the East Coast. We're on the West Coast.
Yeah.
And Boca Lupa, this place has the best chicken wings.
Really?
The best. Now, have you ever heard of Quaker Steak and Lube?
Yeah, I think so.
You've heard of
Sounds
these
familiar anyway. Yeah.
So it's a chain chicken wing restaurant.
Really?
It was.
I like chicken wings. It's like one of my favorites. So.
Yeah. Now this restaurant was birthed in my hometown.
Oh, well, that makes it a little better.
Well, when it comes to chicken wing and chicken wing expert, I have to say that's a pretty big ribbon on my bow.
Right.
I mean, do you put ribbon on bows? I don't know. I don't know if that worked or not.
It was there now.
It's there now. So we got cheese pizza and chicken wings. I'm guessing we're just going with mild.
Yeah, probably around here. I don't know. I got a recipe actually that I make my own chicken wings. It's like a saffron spicy sauce. That's pretty good.
Ooh, a saffron spicy sauce.
Yeah, It's kind of like the blend, like the smoothness of the saffron, kind of like evens the heat out. So it
Mm.
like kind of makes it a little spicy, but only after you swallow. You know what I'm saying?
For any of them sauce makers out there, guys, go ahead and look up Florida Days. They
There
got
you
a
go.
special sauce. Hey, did you see how I use that other camera?
I did, man. That's
That
pretty
was
cool.
that was pretty slick, huh? We were talking
Yeah, that's
about
pretty
that
slick.
before we went live.
Pretty soon you're gonna have them all over the place, man. You just be looking up, looking down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a haircut. Maybe I don't know if I got all these cameras
Come on,
looking
never
at
that.
me. Yeah, with all these cameras and stuff, I actually did some sit-ups the other day.
Right on.
Sat up out of bed,
Sat up in your chair.
sat up out of my chair.
There you go.
There you go. Doing curls. Don't ask what's in the coffee cup.
Right on. It's fucking vodka, man.
It's 6 o'clock somewhere, right?
Right. This is true. This is true.
So we got completely sidetracked with that pizza comment, man. I haven't even touched one of my questions for you.
Oh yeah, what you got for me, man?
Well, I don't know. I was kind of sidetracked on pizza.
Well, it's probably because you should have ate before we got on here. You have to get some pizza.
Talking brilliance, my friend. Talking brilliance. So we mentioned a little thing about you have this special sauce, right, for the chicken wings.
Yeah.
I think you kind of can apply that over to the music side of things too.
A little bit.
With Florida Days. Why don't you tell me how'd you come up with the name?
Well, we're Floridians, and we wanted to incorporate where we're from in the name, and we just kind of. My friend Evan called me one day, said he heard it in the wind. To be honest, Evan, Steel Pan Man. If everybody check out Steel Pan Man, New Smyrna Beach. My buddy Evan, he's a great soul, but he said he heard it in the wind, so we chose to go with that. And it's all. I found out later on that Jimmy Buffett had an album called Florida Days with a Y instead of a Z, like we spelled it. But that's kind of cool too, because Jimmy Buffett was all about Florida too, man.
Well, you heard it in the wind.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna write that down for some lyrics later on one day.
Right on.
I can't sing, but one day you might hear that. Now that's a really cool story, man. I like how he said that. That's coming from an artist when he calls you up and he is, "Hey, I heard something in the wind," and there's another artist on the other line when you're like, "What'd it say, brother? What'd it say?"
Yeah, that's exactly how it was too, man. I was like, "Well, what'd you hear?" Right. Yeah,
cool.
We used to be called the Swell Smashers, but we don't really smash that many swells nowadays, being fathers and all that other stuff. So we were like, we want something that has one name that kind of represents where we're from, and and that kind of just fit. It checked all the boxes. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. I'm liking the logos too. I'm liking the new look. It's fresh.
Thanks.
It's not very Florida. It's very Florida.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's what we are, man. We call it Floridian Surf Rock.
Floridian Surf Rock, coming from previously known the Swell Smashers.
Yeah.
That's all making sense, man. I think everything is lining up on that.
Yeah, I mean, we get dumped into the reggae category a lot, because don't get me wrong, our music is highly inspired by reggae music, the message, the vibes, and everything, and but we get a little heavy, and to be honest, reggae comes from Jamaica. I ain't never even been to Jamaica yet. I've been from Florida, so I sing about what I know about. So that's pretty much why we call it that.
Well, I think this is kind of had this conversation the other night, because we got into doing events and promotions, and like one of our critiques was we weren't reggae enough.
Yeah.
Well, now let's just talk about the definition of reggae. It's, I do a lot of analogies, and since we started talking about pizza, I gotta stick on the food. But when you got a good steak, right?
Yeah.
And reggae is just a brilliant genre.
Yeah, you can't like it's also it's long lasting. You know, it's not something that's died out. It has its own little underground thing, man. It's like it's got nothing but gotten bigger. You know,
We talk about roots. I mean, everything can touch this this genre from
Oh yeah,
rock to I mean everything. And I think that's really that's kind of what drew me in is I never had a specific genre growing up.
right,
Um, I played basketball and I wrestled, so I listened to rap and rock. Just
right,
depend what season I was in, and then baseball got a little weird because we got into country music. Um,
right on
but I mean, really, it was kind of what was on the radio and what just what you kind of felt and what kind of sounded good.
for sure.
And I'm kind of
Yeah, I'm a
seeing
fan
that.
of like all kinds of genres, man. All types of music. You know, it's funny. I'm a fan of that new Andre 3000 flute album. Have you checked that out yet?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have.
Just to hang out by yourself is some pretty peaceful music, if you ask me, dude. So I like any type of stuff like that, or really anything. So,
Yeah, I mean, if it inspires you, if it touches you, if it makes you change the way you feel, it's a good song. It doesn't
exactly.
matter
Right.
what
No matter
genre
what
it
it is. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, and if it pisses you off, well, it touched you.
That's true. Cheers to that.
So I'm kind of talking more on just the different branches going. You've got different flavors. You've got the Florida surf rock.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's who you guys are, and when you guys are on stage, I think that really shows.
Yeah. Yeah. We're having fun. We definitely have our own sound, which I'm totally blessed for. Blessed to have, and we plan on just trying to spread that out. As far as we can take.
So what's the dream?
Ah, the dream in music, or just with Florida Days.
I mean, what's the dream if we're going to wake up? Because
I think I got the same dream every musician, has. I'd like to support my family with my art. That's really the dream. I believe that, if you're a musician with kids and family and stuff like that, if that's really not your dream, then you're just kind of wasting your time. At the end of the day, like don't get me wrong, I get making music just for loving to do it. Like that's why we're all here in the beginning, But where I'm sitting at, I'm 36, I'm married with kids, and I think it'd be really cool if my music would help take care of my family pretty much,
Very nice,
Well,
man.
I'm here, man. That's why I like to enjoy music, and I want my music to give a good message. I want to. I like telling stories with my songs. We have a new song coming out called "The Ballad of Johnny Dope," and that's going to be our new single. We start recording May 19th down at Full Sail University, and that song kind of shows you what happens when you make bad decisions in life. And where that gets you ends up. So I want my music to give a good message and something my kids can look back on and be like, man, Dad had a lot of fun. So that's pretty much it.
Well, what a cool dad. Like seriously, inspirational. Come on, that's just good stuff, my friend.
I have my ups
Good
and downs,
stuff.
but I love them. Sometimes I'll probably tell you I'm not that cool.
Listen, your kids will never think that you're cool, man. I've got a bunch of kids too, and
Right.
I think I got a cool job. I like what I do, but man, my kids' friends think I'm cool.
Right.
So I think that's the true litmus test right there. Is that the kids' friends?
Friends think you're cool. Yeah.
Yeah, then you did it because you're never going to get the truth from your kids. And
Oh no.
I'm at this stage now where I'm going to be a granddad.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Honestly, that's like my personal dream. To be honest, I've always wanted to be a grandpa my whole life.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
True.
I can't wait
Honestly,
because I look at kids now and I'm like, I messed that up. This is why you're like that. Like, my
Right.
bad on this. I can't take that one back, but I'm not going to do it. The grandkids.
Right. There you go.